Yo, what is up, Smite fans? Welcome to my Awilix jungle tutorial. In this video, I'm going to give you a step-by-step, play-by-play gameplay on how to play Awilix. Starting off, what do I build in this meta? Gilded Arrow, I feel, is the best starter. The little bit of attack speed it gives you is very nice. We're going to go Tier 1 Axe to start, 3 health pots, and I'll just keep the ward for now. Sometimes I swap it out, but I do like the Vision Shard as well. Going to go beads into their comp just to be safe. Let's talk a little bit about her abilities in case you've never played Awilix before. My 1 is a movement speed stem. You get up on your cat, Suku. You get a ton of move speed and it gives you a leap. Your 2 is your main damaging ability. You backflip over them. It gives you immunity frames, so you're immune to damage in the air. And it also roots and cripples them. The 3 is a ranged line damaging ability. And if you hit them from the back, it knocks them up. So that's what we're going to start at level 1 is that ability, because we can wind up our auto chain, auto cancel the next one, and this is the fastest way to clear the Scorpion camp that I've found. It saves you 1 auto of time versus like any other method I've tried. So it does actually matter a little bit. It's not like the most important thing in the world, but those minor, techniques, they add up because Awilix clear is pretty terrible. So that 1 auto goes a long way. We're going to get our 2 second when we hit level 2 here. That's what we'll max. We got the 3 first just because it's the fastest clear. But we're going to get the 2 second. It's weird because the 2 actually does more damage and is a lower cooldown. So you'd think you start that, but no. You can auto cancel the 3 and you don't lose time backflipping over it. So it's a little bit faster. Which I didn't know until very recently. I'm always learning things about this character. Her skill gap is very high. So if you're thinking about trying her out, I definitely recommend it. She's worth having in your god pool just because she counters certain gods. Like gods with leaps. I didn't talk about the ultimate ability because I haven't got to it yet. But that's what it does. If they jump away, you can pull them to you. It also gives you a ton of power and attack speed. Just like stats that help you kill them. Let's look at this guy. I'm going to try and CC him. He just popped his beads. I think he's gone. He's still level 2, so we can definitely pressure and try and get both mid camps here. Like if they run to the other one, me and Ra were very fast. Oh, they came here. That's brave. Dude, if I had my cooldowns, this guy's dead to rights.
I'm returning to base.
That was a risky play. I'm gonna jump on him, bro. He's not careful. All right, nice. Well, we managed to hit the knock up on him there. There is actually a method. And I talk about this in another video. This video is gonna be more of like a basic Awilix guide. I have a more in-depth, advanced tips and tricks video for her that is very comprehensive and useful, I think. There's a lot of stuff in there. So definitely go check that out if you haven't seen it already. I'll link it in the description as well. But yeah, for now, we're just going to talk about the basics. I'll show you how I like to path and play on her. For example, this game, how would I think about this? Where do I want to approach? So Awilix is pretty simple to know where you need to gank because your matchups are very, like, predictable, right? If they had any jumps, I'd probably be playing for those lanes, but they don't. The easiest kills on their team are going to be things like Neja is pretty vulnerable. He's immobile. The enemy jungler, I can actually beat up, even though he has a cripple in his kit, which does counter my 2. I can beads the cripple and flip his ult and outplay him pretty hard. I bet you I will pull that off at least once this game. This guy is level 5 and sees me. Ooh, I may have baited my teammate. This is scary because he's like level 3, so I need to be careful over here. My Ra's here, though. I'm just going to go on the fire imps with him. Glad my Ra's here. Looks like their purple's getting invaded. When junglers, at this stage of the game at 3 minutes, you either play for rocks or you play for the purple. Looks like theirs went for the invade on our duo side. They did actually kill him, though. That's humongous. That's humongous. I could have tried to sneak their blue, maybe, but I'm afraid of their solo laner. Their mid's just standing under tower, sitting there. So I don't know if he's typing or, I don't know, taking a sip of coffee or what. I would love to gank right, but he's just in shambles. So I'm going to try and just farm up for now. They're red spawning soon. That's kind of why I'm hovering up here. I could have maybe invaded this back camp in the meantime. Okay. This guy pinged me and...
We'll get them in the next battle.
Nice job. Good kills, team. This red is spawning eventually. There it is. Look, what can they be mad about? They got a free kill when he came in with it. Ooh, you piece of shit. Don't you dare secure your own buff. Hey, he just used this one, so I think I get this for free as soon as that whirlwind's out. Now I jump over the wall and escape. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Yo, I might be dead though. I'm out of there. Haha, he got wrecked. I pulled him away from his teammate. We yoinked him over the wall so that Cuckoo couldn't save him. That's another technique that's in that other video. I'm glad I got to hit that because I was going to try and talk about it, but before I even got the chance, boom. One of the plus ones they gave Awilix in Smite 2, you can fire your 3 while you're on the cat. So that opens up a couple of possibilities. That's one that you just saw where you knock them up, jump over a wall or into your tower, as you may have seen in some of my YouTube shorts, and you turn around and pull them. Very useful technique, and it wasn't possible in Smite 1. The only way you could do it in Smite 1 was by firing your 3 and then like blinking was a technique, but you could never do it with your jump because there's no time to 3, then get on your cat, then jump. There's just not enough time. But that was one plus one they gave her. They also, she got some really good changes in this game. So there's some that you might not know. Your ult makes it so no matter what part of your hit chain you're on, no matter what part of your auto chain, you will do the big flip. So you see how like when I'm clearing camps, I go for the AoE one, the big circle. No matter when you feather step, it will always do the big flip during your ult. So the stim is even better in this game. Plus, they gave her passive and her ult basic attack power, which is very useful on my character. Hold on, let's try and jump on this Poseidon and get a kill cut quick. Boom. I went Hydra's Lament first because it's cheap. It gives cooldown, strength, and infinite mana. And the passive is really nice on it as well. It also synergizes with my second item, which is going to be Transcendence, which converts some of your mana into power. Transcendence second is better than first, because even though it's a stacking item, when you buy it, out of the gate, it's like 60, 65 power. That's my next item. And it stacks off damage, so you're still going to be fighting a lot around your second item. Oh no, they're invading purple again. On my way. Wait, there's 2 of them in right. I got to help my soul laner. Because this is their jungler over here. They're fine in duo. Not sure if I win this. Oh, Athena ult. Nice. Did that not do any damage to her? That was weird. An enemy has left the game. Their Artemis left the game. That's not good. I wanted to get a good video here, man. Oh no, he still has ult. What a play. I'm dead. Dang. Dang, I got shut down. That's tough. I got greedy chasing their support.
We'll get them in the next battle.
Sometimes people live on 1 HP and you just gotta let them out. I tried to chase them down and I got punished for it. Oh well. I used to go Dagger of Frenzy second. I don't go that anymore. Like I said, I'm going Transcendence. It's a little bit slower of a build early game, but your mid game, dude. Awilix's mid game right now feels incredible. Your 3-item spike with Reaper, which is what I go, is incredible. You actually one-shot with your abilities like Smite 1 Awilix did. And before this patch where they added all the flat pen, it felt terrible to go ability Awilix. You needed auto attack speed to work, to even like be a character. You needed Dagger of Frenzy to play the game. I don't think she needs it anymore because late game, if you get full build, you're actually one-shotting people just off your combo. They're mids and right, which is crazy. Yo, why are there... how did he manage to attract 3 of them to his lane again? What are they doing over here? Why are they so horny for this Hercules? Oh, I just missed. No, he ulted out, man. I'm backing. Let me get this camp quick. That was good for us. I mean, I wish their Artemis hadn't left the game because this was actually a pretty... I felt like this was a great start to a recording. Oh man, there's the surrender. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. If I'm gonna re-record the entire intro, maybe I'll put a second gameplay after this. I don't know. All right, we're back on the Awilix. Trying this again. They surrendered last game because their Artemis rage quit. But everything I said about the early game, I'm not gonna really try and repeat myself. I'll just talk a little bit about matchups and anything else that comes our way. We're gonna do more of like a traditional play-by-play now, which is kind of what that video is gonna be, or what this video is meant to be. Like, everything I know about Awilix baked into one gameplay play-by-play. If I can give you as much tips and advice in this vid, I will have achieved my goal. So, since that gameplay, since that gameplay will have played before this one, and you're probably like 10 odd minutes into this video, please drop a like if you're interested in this kind of Smite content. I got a lot of stuff in the works, and I appreciate all the help boosting me further into the YouTube algorithm. We're not going to be level 3 in mid here. That's one of the problems with the Awilix. She has really bad clear, so you can't get to 3 before you're, before you show up to mid lane. Pretty much ever. You're always level 2 here, which sucks. Get this minion. No, that didn't even do it for me. That's crazy. And she Aegis my flip, and she's gonna live. Oh, we got the first blood. Nice. That's huge. First blood on Awilix, always very good for the cause. This character really wants to snowball and get a lead. Since we killed their mid laner there and have a ton of pressure here, let's pop our ping ward. He's actually just now doing his speed buff, which is a very interesting start. I'm gonna go gank right. I'm gonna take this opportunity, try and create some pressure in duo, because it's Geb Jing 10. Oh, they're backing up. I think they see me. He procced my passive too, which is annoying. Yeah, and he got him to a CC mini. I mean, that's completely fine. I wasted a little bit of time running over here, but Awilix is able to look for those ganks, and it doesn't feel as terrible because I have so much move speed on my wand. Look at that. 30%, dude. I thought it was 25, but because they had nerfed it at one point, and I guess they rebuffed it. 30% move speed at all ranks is insane. I love this character. They should buff her, though. She needs a small buff. I don't think she's incredible in this meta compared to the actually good junglers, mostly because your clear is bad. If they buffed her clear, she'd be great. If they buffed, something very small. Give me like 5 base damage on the 2. Or take 5 mana off the 1. Literally anything in the patch notes that is good for Awilix would make me smile. Fix a bug. This character has countless bugs. Last I checked, if you pull Gilgamesh out of his jump, it doesn't go on cooldown. You can't pull Jingwei out of her jump dash, like if she knocks herself up and dashes, which you could in Smite 1, so I would consider that a bug. This guy just beads for me looking at him. That's worth. We got the aura beads. There's also a new one that I haven't quite nailed like how it happens yet, but it's happened twice to me where I ult someone and just lose all control of my character. I can't auto, can't cast spells. You can move, but you're basically just, idle. So those bugs suck. Hopefully we don't experience that in this gameplay. But I guess if we do, maybe we can investigate. Because I have one clip of it happening. I couldn't find the other instance it happened to me. But it's only been happening on since this patch, so I don't know. Anyways, let's look at some of our matchups, okay? So we know, I talked last game, how do you know where you want to gank? Disco has a jump. Jing Chen has a jump, so those are easy. That's an easy way to think about where you could potentially look for a kill when you've got your ult available. I also want to look at what gods on my team create pressure. So on her Yamoja, great at winning lane, and both of them have a knockup. So we can definitely go duo side and play for this like Jing Chen Geb. Geb's also a free matchup for me because I can cancel his rollout very easily with my 2 or with my 3, since he has to be facing away from you to dash away from you. So he's like probably cooked if I just camp that lane. I'm coming right. They're getting involved already, so this is good. Jing Chen ult before I even show up is huge. I'm going to jump in to get extra time on my passive. Kill this guy first just because he's squishy. Boom, nice. Our ADC got one as well. So what I was talking about briefly there is that you're passive on Awilix, by the way. I actually didn't explain this at the start of the last video, which is a shame because I meant to. I meant to cover everything, but here, I'm talking about it now. You need to get the first hit on them to proc your passive, and it gives you extra strength and basic attack power. So it's very important that you get the first hit, You know, if you're running at a ranged character and they poke you before you get on them, you're gonna do a lot less damage. 25% less damage. So that's kind of why it's hard to balance this character, because what I think they should do is make the buff on the passive a little weaker. Maybe it gives you less strength and basic attack power, but it only gets activated when I damage someone. It doesn't get taken away if they hit me first. I guess that would like kind of be a nerf, because you could just blink on someone or jump on them and get your passive. When you jump on someone, you get 2 extra seconds on your passive as well. So if you're fighting an objective, or you know that you're not going to need your jump to get out, like I knew we were winning that 2v2 or 3v2, so I didn't need to escape. You can jump in and you get extra time on your buff. That's massive. What other +1s did they give her? I'm trying to think, because I believe there was one more, and off the top of my head, I can't remember. I mean, the range on her too feels slightly longer in Smite 2. Also, just this character feels much smoother in general. She feels amazing in this game. When she released, she had a couple more +1s that they had to take away. Or no, so when she released, her 2 wasn't crippleable, and they said that was a bug, which is fine, because it didn't work that way in Smite 1, so they took that out. But my 2 was leashing towers, and that was insane, because I could dive a tower and then flip them and leash to my tank. Oh, what the hell? That kill, just walk away. But they took that out as well, because I think it was a bug, so unfortunate. My ult, by the way, gives me displacement immunity, so against something like Jing Chen ult, he can't knock me up, first of all. If I'm in my ult stem, Jing Chen can't knock me up with his 2. And if he grabs me with the ult, he actually can't throw me. He can spin you around, because that part of his ult is technically a grab, and that doesn't count as displacement immune. Oh shit, hold on, let's go in here. Got the knockup. He got the stun. Nice kill. Icy hot on my balls on the Yemoja. Takes him down. Good shot. Good aim. Beacon spawning in 5 seconds, so I guess I'll just hover for this. Pop the ping ward. Looks like someone's on the red. Excuse me. She just jumped. We're all poked. I'm gonna throw my flare so I know exactly when this guy's coming in. Wait, he just like isn't coming then. We're winning the beacon for free, haha. Just jumping around in front of her face. What are you gonna do, stop me? She didn't hit any of her poke. Alright, we have 12 rocks already. I'd quite like to get more. The more of those I get, the merrier. And since our solo laner is Jing Chen, I can definitely fight on that side. Like, I could probably go over there and get a kill right now, but since I got so much money, I'm gonna back. Early game, in general in this meta, I tend to prefer just hyper farming. Like, I just don't think you're incentivized to gank early. It's so easy for them to read you. Like, your movements at the beginning of the game are very predictable as a jungler, and most people are more aware at the beginning of the game than they are, like, after they're deeper in it, thinking about other things, potentially. Like, there's a lot going on mid-game, so it's harder to track the jungler sometimes. But early game, dude, if you die to that first duo gank, I mean, you're just about right. But it happens all the time, so. I'm gonna try and kill this Kabrak. I don't know if he knows I'm on his tail. He might have a ward down here. Yeah, it looks like he definitely knows. Wait, no, he's just clearing the buff. Shh, shh.
Be careful, left.
Got the kill. Another thing I ought to mention on Awilix is you can flip off of the... Like, the main way to feather step people with your 2 is you auto attack them. But since during my ult stem, I don't need to get to the second part of my auto chain to flip for max damage. You can flip off of the 3 or the jump or your ult. Anything you do that damages them will... Oh shit, let's get this kill. Anything that damages them lets you flip the Aegis, but I got the Oracle. Pop. Alright, I have 3,000 golds back. Hold on. I'm like very thirsty this morning. My throat is dry. I hope I'm not catching a cold, bro. Not right before a trip. I'll be pissed. I need to refill my filter too. That's literally all I have up here. So if I'm choking and coughing the rest of the game, there's nothing to save us. Let's go Transcendence. Third item, Reaper. We're 5-0 right now, so we're in a position to carry this game. I hope they don't just F6, man. I want to get to the mid game so I can explain team fights. But unfortunately, we're just gonna like win too hard. I might have to do this video in ranked. Well, I don't know. They might not have 6. Maybe we can start throwing and they'll come back. but it's hard for me to commentate and teach easily when I'm in like 6,000 SR ranked lobbies. So that's why I'm just batch recording a bunch in casuals. I don't mind doing play-by-plays in ranked. Like I've gotten a lot better at it over time, but it is harder to play good when I'm focusing on talking and playing at the same time. Like you will never be as good as if you were just fully focused up. Most of my gameplays going forward, by the way, will be ranked. Like usually it's gonna be ranked unless it's some super troll pick. I just had to get a bunch of content ready for the week. Didn't want to post VODs again. I ulted for the displacement immune, but I think I'm still dead all the damage because I wasted my leave. All right, nice. We hit him with the old backstep knock-up tech there, and we're able to escape. If you haven't seen the other Awilix guide that I made, that's in there too. Say someone's chasing you, you back up and hit him with that. Oh, didn't work on this camp. That's the point though. You saw it there. I was dead to rights. That horse was about to kill me. Since he was right on my tail, I just held S, backed up, shot him with a 3, knocked him up and got out. It can save your life. It can turn the fight. I've gotten kills that way on like really good players. It's hard to see it coming. Because in the heat of the moment, they're just 1 HP. And you're chasing them down. You don't think they're going to go for some crazy play like that. But that tech's useful. I mean, this character has a lot of niche tricks that are good in specific scenarios that make the difference between like a good and a great Awilix. That's why I love her. You can always be better. I feel like I keep improving no matter how much I play her. And she's just so much fun. Like, getting clips on this character, it feels better than any other for me. There's speed coming up, so their junglers on that side. I probably didn't even need to pop a ping ward to know that. Kind of just farming up. We're 13-3 right now. We are stomping now, but we're only up 4k gold, so it's winnable for them. They need to, like, probably kill me as their main goal. Oh shit, I'm coming mid. Upwash ulted, he's fine. I mean, the rocks are coming up. I kind of want that more than anything. I could try and kill Horus, but he's tanky. Got the shifter shield. That item's OP right away. I hope they nerf it. They probably will. Multiple rolls are building it. They'll probably tweak it at least a little bit. It just seems overtuned. His shifter shield has never been an easy item to balance. Because when it has too much stats, it's OP, but if it has not enough stats, it's just not buildable, so I don't know. So probably just ults. There it is. Versus all for free. Fortunately, they're in duo fighting, so that's my bad. I probably got to play on that side. Like I said, I lost track of the plan for a moment there. I got distracted. My strategy is to play through duo. I mean, I'm super fed over their junglers, so I can make fights happen wherever I want. Right there, we just annoyed the Horus a little bit, but let's try and make this happen. Uh-oh. Hold on. I don't want to mess up here. I don't want to die. I got 2 kills. I can't believe they just forgot I walked into that bush. I think I'm okay here. Just jump over the wall and I'm out. I only had 700 health to play with, or I might have tried to keep fighting. I think they're just going to go on oracles and not chase me. I'm going to clear the mid wave since my mid laner's dead for 7 seconds. I heard Kabrak and Invis. I got Reaper in base. 1 stack off my Transcendence being completed. I am on Spike. This 3rd item Spike, dude, when I back here, I gotta get involved with my team. It's time to fight. Time to force these objectives. And make it happen. If you're up 3k at 14 minutes, that's a substantial lead. But it won't matter if you don't use it correctly, right? I am 5 levels ahead of their jungler. I am most of my team's lead. If I die, our chances quickly go down the drain. Group up. I'll attack the Gold Fury. Fight with honor. I have ult in 3 seconds. Got my beads available as well. 3 items. I'm strong. This guy is kind of just inting up here. But I don't want them to know I'm here. He's not my target. Let's disco. Got the dash. Yeah, see, look at that damage, man. Your ability's actually... Bah, I have 20 flat pen, almost 200 strength. I do have 200 strength with my passive. You'll see when it lights up here. Boom. So when I hit someone, dude, I am chopping them up with this build. I've tested many builds this patch. This is the one I like the most. I'm just gonna jump on this guy and ego walk him because I can't play the game. I mean, you will die too if you want to chase me, bro. I'm sure you know. Yep, you're poked. Walk away. Go get this Gold Fury. Let's play for objectives. We're 9-0. I want to win this game. They are letting us get the late game. Because if they have F7 up to this point, I think they've got some strong iron mentals. They have a good comp. They could come back. I mean, Gem ADC has kind of fallen off quite a bit. That is a weaker pick in this economy, but... I'm down to run at him. You got a nice EMO out there. Oh, I messed that up. You know what? We zoned out their mage away from the Gold Fury. I didn't want her to steal it. That's what I was doing. If I hit her with my 3 like a half second sooner, I would have been able to flip over her ult and probably would have killed her, by the way. But since they're all cripples, after that ult hits me, I just have to disengage. I'm honestly lucky to be alive because that jump was kind of crazy. And they surrendered. God damn it. All right. Well, this won't be my last Awilix guide. We're going to do more of these, especially as the meta evolves. You know, Smite has a lot of changes coming to it. So I'll keep... If you're watching this video 3 months in the future, things could be completely different. Pathing could be different. So I'll probably make another one eventually where we try and get to late game, talk about how you play through your solo laner engaging and, you know, mid late game team fights. The idea on Awilix, you just want to let other people engage. I just want to mention this very quickly. You know, people tell me they get a lead on Awilix and they don't know how to convert it. The main thing is that you play for yourself. You play selfishly, let your teammates engage and bait abilities. You have to play like a traditional assassin. You can't be the first one in. You gotta bait your teammates, play like a rat, and get in after the fact for the cleanup. Or play for the enemy jungler and try to 1v1 them. Try and set up for your team. There's a lot of options. If you want to see late game Awilix content, there's plenty of it on my channel. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more content like this, please like and share. Let me know what god you want me to cover next. If you want a god guide similar to this on a different character, maybe I could do that. Anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching. See ya.